Alright, state your name for the camera.
I'm Nate Blackmore.
Do you play video games?
Yes. Well, I did just get ODST, so I play that like too much. So like a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half a day.
I would say it ranges from week to week, but I would say on average maybe about 3 to 4 hours a week.
What would you do if you couldn't play video games?
Probably do my homework.
I don't know.
Do you play video games?
A lot. Gears of War 2. Fallout 3. I love the girl with sunlight in her hair. And take the bright.
Would you say that video games contribute to violent behavior?
No, I don't think so. I'm a very peaceful person.
Definitely not. Just a bunch of angry people blaming things that they don't understand on video games.
Because in some cases, maybe video games would inspire someone to do something violent, but I think generally you can't blame it on video games. You need to blame it on the person, their surroundings, or their parents.
I have countless titles, I don't remember all of them. I'm sponsored by Best Buys to play Team Fortress 2. It means they want me to go out to competitive tournaments for Team Fortress 2. I go to as many as I can depending on school schedule, and I play with a clan. A lot of my friends that I've met have been through video games or like other related materials besides like school and stuff like that. So I certainly wouldn't have as many contacts like throughout, North America, but also that would mean I'd probably have a lot more friends just like in the local community. So there's that trade-off. I think video games having relation to violence is like the same as, say, movies, like violent war movies contributing to violence. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Both of them do have ratings because it probably wouldn't be appropriate for a kid to play an M-rated game as much as a kid to see an R-rated movie, but that does still happen. I think it's mainly the problem with violence when such as relate to video games or movies, but more of individual parenting.
Do you like shooter games?
Yeah.
Why do you like shooter games?
I like shooting people. I don't know, they're exciting. Gore is fun and stuff.
Not just like if the quality of the game's good enough, I'll play it. It just happens that more of the violent games are like just better games in general.
It depends. People that have like psychological problems beforehand, I don't think video games are really good for them, but I don't think it'll cause you to do something violent.
I would not say that. I'd say that video games are a way to relieve stress without violent behavior.
What do you like about playing video games?
I like killing people with my chainsaw in Gears of War 2. I went from like a rank 1 to a rank 25 in like 3 days maybe.
They're fun and it's like a creative outlet because you can't really do that in real life.
Well, I'm in that stage right now. My parents have had my Xbox for well over 6 months and I have no sign or hope of getting it back. So I'd say in this period of time I'm very depressed.
That's a good question. Probably read a book. I think it's more the kids' fault versus the influence of video games or possibly like the lack of influence from parents. I think that kids really should know where the boundaries are between real life and video games.
Because it's a completely different world. Like the video games I play, I'm normally killing aliens on Hoth, so it doesn't contribute to my life on Earth,
To my Transylvania twist. It's now the monster.